Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before starting, subscribe and like the videos, it really helps. The content from this video are taken from the web novel and manga series of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Now please enjoy the video. Part 2. We entered the bazaar. By that time night had fallen, but our surroundings were quite bright. Like a temple festival, there were bonfires lit here and there. Around these bonfires were rug-like cloths being spread out. On top of them were men and women eating and having a good time. It felt like some kind of flower viewing. Everybody was wearing turbans. While their clothing colors and patterns vary, the colors of each race was well defined. Me and Elinalise felt out of place. Although this sense of being out of place is nothing new to us. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, me too. Seeing people eating made me hungry. That doesn't change no matter which world you're in. That being said, we need to find a place to sleep first. When I was thinking that, a man called out to us. Hey, you two, wanna eat? I'll treat you to a meal for just 3 shinsa. It seems that he was selling leftover food. Whether or not he was calling to one or both of us, we accepted his invitation. We can't think of a good plan when we're hungry, after all. When we sat on the rug, the advertiser held out his hand with his palms up. Please pay in advance, I'll get some food for you. I took out 3 copper coins from my pocket and gave it to him. When he took them, he made a puzzled expression. What is this? They're copper coins from the country of Renoa. What country is that? I can't use these. As expected, in these parts, money from the country of Renoa can't be used. It was obvious. We were planning on going somewhere to exchange currency, so we don't have any on hand right now. Is this fine? When I was thinking of what to do, Elinalise slipped something in the advertiser's hand. It was a metal ring. The advertiser took it, then brought his face close to it and took a good, long look at it. Afterwards, being satisfied, he said, thanks, then went to seek other customers. In times like these, bartering things is better. Yeah. This must be the wisdom of the elders. Her judgment was quick. Elinalise, you are really quite reliable. Nothing will come from flattering me. I sat on the rug. For some reason, there was a strange nostalgic feeling. I wonder if it's because I haven't sat on floors for some time now? It felt like sitting on carpets in Japanese households. Here ya go. We didn't order anything, but food came out. It was white mushy soup, which seemed to have beans, meat, and potatoes cooked together. And the steaming meat was giving off a spicy smell. There was also some kind of sour fruit from the southern countries that had sweet sauce on top of it. Sweet soup, spicy meat, and sweet and spicy fruit. It's a combination that makes one yearn for carbohydrates. Or, so I thought, but it was unexpectedly pretty good. The soup was especially good. At first glance it seemed like white meat and potato stew, but the dripping part was actually cooked rice. In other words, it was some kind of porridge. I didn't think I would be eating rice here. Since there were no paddy fields, I wonder if it would be decent. I had heard that you could harvest rice even in the tropical regions. Yeah. This rice is good. I finished it in the blink of an eye. I felt that even if I didn't want to eat the rice by itself, I'd end up just finishing it regardless. I was in really good spirits. I wonder if it's possible to cultivate this type of rice in the north also. If Aisha can study this type of agriculture, it might be possible. No, I shouldn't raise her to become a farmer just for my own convenience. Oh, for someone who complains about the taste, you sure are quiet today, Rudeus. That's because this is much more delicious than I thought. I even ordered seconds. I don't mean to find fault with Sylphy's cooking, but this is different. Rice is another story. If there were eggs and soy sauce, even better. I see. Perhaps there may be soy sauce on this continent. For eggs, I can use something other than Garuda. A bird will produce eggs. There is rice, and there are eggs. In that case, there's only one thing left. Soy sauce. Alright then, let's find an inn. However, we're not here to sightsee. Once we rescue Paul, I can spend time to find it. I'll postpone looking for now. I'm not here to play around. It seems it'll be good to find a guide tomorrow morning. Looking around, the surrounding shops were starting to close up. With lights being extinguished, it seems that was also a concept of bedtime here. It seems to be pretty early to sleep. Now doesn't seem to be the time to hire someone. Since the advertiser from earlier was still here, I decided to ask, excuse me, is there an inn around here? Inn? We've got no such thing here, just sleep wherever you like. We got that answer in reply. There were no such thing as an inn at the bazaar. It seems that it's natural for travelers without a roof to just sleep outdoors. In our case, I could just make a shelter. How will we be sleeping? It seems it's popular to sleep near the waterside. Then, let's go somewhere further away. We consulted, then decided on a spot. We decided to set up a place to sleep between two tents. If the tents are big, there must also be many guards. There won't be many people that want to steal from a place near here. This is what you call looking for a big tree when you want shelter. I made a big bedroom. While it took some time to make it, it was wider than a shelter. It was a good size, enough to spend at least one night. Then again, it'd be very hot inside when the sun is up. This is only useful at night. Phew, anyway, thanks for everything so far. Yes, same to you. We placed down our luggage, and breathed a sigh of relief. Let's at least be on half alert. We'll do stuff tomorrow. We'll prepare what we need, and then look for a guide. We easily confirm what needs to be done tomorrow. Resupplying of food, securing our money, confirming our road to Lapon, searching for a guide. That should be all for now. We conducted maintenance on our equipment. We polished our sword and shield, then confirmed there were no scratches on our armor and robes. This has already become our everyday routine. Our equipment inspection ended. We made a bed using a blanket. All that's left is to sleep. At this point, Elinalise got up. Now then, time to head off. To the convenience store? As if to say that, I turned my head at her in puzzlement. Where to? Elinalise answered with a bitter smile. Searching for men. She said something bold, but to put it simply, it's to fulfill her curse. You should be fine still during this period, yeah? Elinalise's curse typically requires sex once every 2 weeks. With the magic tool, that's extended to 2 to 3 times, so she can hold it in for at least a month. The last time she did it with Cliff was nearly 2 weeks ago. Seems like a good time to replenish, yeah. But I want to do it at least once here. I see, this is a round trip that will take about 3 months. And to account for unknown factors, it may possibly be 4 months. Even if the curse can be suppressed for 3 months at the most, she must do it at least once. Either way, it's something we cannot avoid. I understand, please take care. Yes, see you later. I don't mind if you go to sleep first. Then I'll take you up on that offer. Ah, would you know what they are saying? Won't be necessary. Things like this are pretty much the same anywhere. Elinalise said that as she headed out of the shelter. Part 3. The next morning, I was crying ants. As I woke up, it was an attack of phalanx ants. Though nothing like that happened, I was able to get a full night's sleep for the first time in a long while. The dreams were good. I dreamt of Aisha and Norn insistently asking for a ride on my shoulders. When Norn got on my shoulders, Aisha pouted. When Aisha got on my shoulders, Norn cried. Finally, Sylphy came along, and like a bully got on my shoulders. When I chided with, "Hey now, take turns on the swing," Sylphy would go, "No, this is mine." And such, and made Norn and Aisha cry. When she appeared, Sylphy was fully grown, but when she rode on my shoulders she was as small as when she was 7. It was a good dream. When I woke up, I unconsciously broke into a grin. Thanks to that, I felt quite refreshed. When I looked beside me, Elinalise was unusually bright, sleeping with a satisfied face. It seems she enjoyed a lot last night. I felt sorry for Cliff. That's it guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more and don't forget to like the videos.